Yo, welcome everyone. It is happening again for Bitcoin. The liquidity grab below the recent lows that wrecked almost 120,000 traders and wiped out 158 million US dollars worth of long positions. But if you watched my yesterday's video, you were definitely prepared and ready to execute a brand new buy position. Because what are you right now going to see? Not only Bitcoin got a push towards downside, directly towards the golden Fibonacci ratio, where we definitely took some liquidity, but also we are right now experiencing a bounce of, let's just say, approximately 3.5%. And if you have been also maybe following me on Twitter, yesterday I made a very interesting post exactly 17 hours ago. I actually said trading is 90% waiting and 10% execution, and most of the time the best move is no move at all. Learn to wait or learn to lose. So we were prepared, we were waiting for our very important area of support right here to actually be hit, where of course majority unfortunately got liquidated. But also, once you pay attention to the heat map on the Binance exchange talking about liquidations on the 1 week time frame, it really does look like what this entire move towards downside actually was. Liquidation event, we wiped out millions of US dollars directly from the market, hit the liquidations cluster, hit our golden Fibonacci ratio, and we not only executed one brand new long position, but actually personally I went with a brand new long position also on Dogecoin and also on Cardano. Maybe you also remember about the short position right here that I entered approximately at 98,500 US dollars, exactly once everyone was expecting a breakout. We were bearish, expecting a push towards downside. So we caught a push down right here, and also as of right now, we are holding a long or a buy position directly from the golden Fibonacci ratio. But now we do need to talk about what is our plan going forward, because we know, okay, Bitcoin got a bounce towards the upside, but can we actually expect much higher price targets to be reached in the upcoming days? I am going to show you this very nice bullish elite wave count with the price targets in a moment, but we also need to identify right now the first very important area of resistance. And as you most probably know, I really do like the line chart because it does simplify our entire price action, and we are right now going to talk about what is the first important level we should be aware of, connecting our recent lows, expanding this one more towards the right, and what are you going to see? The major first area of resistance on Bitcoin is coming in at approximately 99,000 US dollars. And guess what? This specific level is definitely not a random level. Measuring also right now the entire move towards the downside with our volume, the value area high, the last very important volume area of resistance, is aligning perfectly with our zone right here. And also, if you do remember our very important horizontal range, the top of the horizontal range, as you can see right here, is landing exactly at the value area high, exactly at our very important and significant horizontal area of resistance. So for us to right now be more bullish, for us to expect another significant push towards the upside, and for us to actually have even more profits with our long or buy positions, not only on Bitcoin, also on Ethereum, also on Solana, for example, we really need to break our major area of resistance towards the upside sooner rather than later. We want to see high volume increase to happen in the next couple of hours because we need to pay attention to this specific bullish elite wave count. Before we do talk about that, I would really appreciate if you right now smash up the like button, because 1,100 likes are definitely possible, and also thank you for subscribing to the channel. Let me right now do share with you what is going to be our bullish plan in a case Bitcoin is actually going to be able to break this specific area of resistance towards the upside. Remember, breaking the horizontal range towards the upside with a volume increase is definitely a bullish indication, and as of right now, we are not doing that. We are still in the range, we are still trading below our point of control right here, so as of right now, we are not really screaming towards a brand new all-time high. We trade from level to level, and we really once again want to see the break of our horizontal range towards the upside, because if Bitcoin is not going to do that, we are are definitely then going to pay attention towards our lower area of support that I am going to show you in a moment. But we can see that Decode is posting about a very nice and very interesting LTF count, and to be honest, I am agreeing with him. He is now saying that primary count is still valid, above 103,000 US dollars, and we are most likely on our way much higher or below 91,000 US dollars to invalidate. So pretty much exactly what we have been talking about in our videos for the past couple of days. We really do not want to see Bitcoin break below 91,000 US dollar area of support. This, in my opinion, is a very important level we should definitely be aware of. But also, the guy is talking about 103,000 US dollars, and that is actually going to be the level that I am going to show you in a moment why it's going to be such an important one for the Bitcoin price itself. However, if we are able to, first of all, break our horizontal range towards the upside, and then also the 103,000 US dollars, we can definitely pay attention to the most impulsive, to the biggest, to the fastest Elliott wave towards the upside, and its price target definitely above 120,000 US dollars. So what we can right now do, we are going to zoom out on the daily time frame because I really want to show you the very important Fibonacci extension price targets you should really be aware of. We are going to go from our swing low back towards our swing high, back towards our swing low right here. That is why I'm telling you, we should not take out the low right here, because in that case, our bullish Elliott wave count right here is going to be invalidated. And we are now paying attention not towards the 0.618, not towards our 1-to-1, but towards 1.618 Fibonacci extension price target, which is right now landing almost exactly at 125,000 US dollars on the Bitcoin chart itself. So what we can right now say, if right now our horizontal range is going to see a break towards the upside, if 103,000 US dollar area of resistance is also going to be broken towards the upside, happy days for Bitcoin, happy days for altcoins, and definitely happy days for all of our very important long positions on the entire cryptocurrency market. Later in the video, I'm also going to share with you where potentially we can be looking for another long or a buy position on Bitcoin, but also where potentially we might even be interested going with another short or a sell position because it is a significant area of resistance. What am I talking about? Because once we right now go on the daily time frame, we can identify a very important diagonal area of resistance. We are going to go with a trend line right here, and we are simply going to connect the all-time high with the lower high Bitcoin formed only a couple of days ago. This right here is going to be the first very important diagonal level. Now, we are also going to go on the 4-hour time frame and apply the line chart on our chart. And what we are going to do, identify another very important diagonal level, connecting the candle closes or connecting our lower highs right here with another very important area of resistance. And it really does look like both of those levels are coming in almost exactly at 103,000 US dollars. Also exactly where Decode is saying to us that 103,000 US dollars is a very important price target, a very important area of resistance. And that's not it. Let's go one step further. We are going to identify another very important high-term time frame areas of resistance right here, where we can see weekly level, daily level right here, and also Fibonacci retracement from our swing high back towards the swing low. The golden Fibonacci ratio is landing exactly at this specific area, and also what we usually say, our previous highs are acting as a liquidity level. So this specific level is exactly at the weekly, exactly at the golden pocket, and exactly at our trend lines right here. So let's say like that. Yes, we know right now what are going to be our higher targets, the top of the range right here. If it's going to see a break towards the upside, we are looking towards 103,000 US dollars. But if we are then also going to be able to break this level towards the upside, happy days for Bitcoin, we are definitely targeting 125,000 US dollars for the Bitcoin price itself. And that is why, as of right now, I still do think it's smart for you to secure the free bonus using the first link down below. Bybit Exchange is offering to you a 500 USDT position airdrop after you're going to register and after initial deposit on the platform. The time is running out, and also if Bitcoin starts breaking those areas of resistance towards the upside, trust me, we are going to go very impulsive towards the upside. So at the moment, you still do have time for you to secure the bonus right here, a free $500 trade. And of course, to be honest, ideally, we are looking for another long or a buying position on the Bitcoin chart itself. Now, what I said before, I would also potentially be interested going with a short or a sell position, literally exactly at this specific golden Fibonacci ratio. Why so? Because as we said before, we trade from level to level, and until the area of resistance is broken towards the upside and reclaimed, it is going to be, yes, an area of resistance. That is why if we do see a push toward the upside, reaction towards the downside, acceptance below our areas of support right here, ideally, we are then looking for a brand new short or a sell position, stop loss above the high, potentially even targeting a brand new lower low right here. Of course, we don't really want this to happen. We really want to see a brand new all-time high to happen on Bitcoin itself. Because we trade from level to level, I am not only looking for brand new long or buying positions, but also, as we also did already a couple of days ago, to fire another short or a sell position at some very important areas of resistances. Now, what are we right now going to see is happening at the moment on the RSI indicator? Something not really ideal, and that is going to be a hidden bearish divergence on the 2-hour time frame. We are seeing still lower highs being formed on Bitcoin, while the RSI is forming as of right now already a brand new higher high. Hidden bearish divergence. Now, is this enough for me to fire a brand new trade? To be honest, not really. It's not really that big of a significant bearish indication. However, it still means that if you're right now potentially holding a brand new long or a buying position on Bitcoin we entered only a couple of days ago, or maybe you also entered yesterday exactly at our very important golden Fibonacci ratio right here, manage your risk correctly, maybe even stop loss to break even, in a case everything is not going to go according to plan and Bitcoin does see another collapse towards downside, because our next support area on Bitcoin is going to be slightly lower, our very important 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level, aligning very nicely with the previous low at approximately $94,200. So let's just say like that, I am not looking for a short right here, I am only right now interested to fire a brand new long or a buy position on Bitcoin if the opportunity is going to be offered to us. That being said, if we are actually going to see another push down, take out the lows, hit the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level, hit the liquidity level, do see a reaction towards the upside, and then we are going to go with the long position, stop loss below the recent low right here, targeting pretty much another higher high. If this specific long or a buy position is not going to be offered to us, on the other hand, I remain in all of my long or buy positions right here, and I would like to see higher targets on Bitcoin, as we said before, towards the top of our horizontal range, or maybe even ideal towards our recent high right here at $102.5 thousand US. Now, let me also show you something super interesting and something I hope you are not really doing as of right now. It looks like some people are firing aggressive short or sell positions on the Ethereum itself. And Immortal is now saying bros have built the largest Ethereum short position in history, while Ethereum spot ETF inflows look like this. Squeeze material. So it really does look like some people are insanely shorting, but on the other hand, Ethereum inflows are seeing an insane push towards the upside. That is simply why, ideally, we are still wanting higher targets on Bitcoin. I am not aggressively shorting as of right now, and to be honest, I don't even have any short or sell positions opened as of right now. Not on Bitcoin, and of course also not on Ethereum. Some people are aggressively shorting. Yes, of course, we could see a push towards the downside, but at least in my opinion, in terms of probabilities, I would still like to see higher targets, not only on Bitcoin, but of course also on the Ethereum price itself. Now, additionally, once you pay attention to the Bitcoin dominance, we are also seeing some very nice bullish indications why potentially an altcoin season is going to start literally sooner rather than later. Matthew actually said right here that Bitcoin dominance weekly completes highest local candle close and largest week since the December 2020 cycle top. And yes, this right here, it actually means that we are right now forming another bullish indication, not on the Bitcoin dominance chart, but actually on the entire altcoins market. So once again, ideally, we are looking for an altcoin season to start literally in the next couple of days, because simply the data in terms of the returns is clearly here. Additionally, Bitcoin dominance is right now seeing some kind of a bearish indication right there, and that is simply why I want to see higher targets on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, on the entire cryptocurrency market, of course, once again, until proven otherwise. And please, man, follow this specific tweet. I posted also only only a couple of hours ago, where I said, make sure you're ready and risk management is not optional. It does not matter in which direction Bitcoin is going to go. You really need to make sure you manage your risk correctly, stop loss to break even in a case Bitcoin is maybe even right now going to see another push towards downside. But nevertheless, our plan is very, very clear. In a case we start breaking our areas of resistances towards the upside, look for a brand new all-time high and simply look towards 125,000 US dollars at least on the Bitcoin chart itself. That is why I do think it's quite smart for you to secure a free 500 US dollar trade with the first link down below after you register and after initial deposit. And also thank you for smashing up the like button.